I will prove to the gods my power by casting the most devastating spell in the world. Let's pause right there. Noita 1.0 added a lot of secrets, including a couple actual short quest lines. Today, we're going to take a look at one of those, the quest for the end of everything, which is, as was just shown, a supremely destructive spell. Our journey begins in the snowy depths. As you explore this frozen cavern, you'll run across an occasionally oddly shaped rock, as of a hand in meditative gesture. Kicking these rocks will cause them to open, revealing the new monk enemy. Eventually, you'll find one that drops an item, the broken spell, a malfunctioning spell. And now we're off to the next location in order to repair it. Making your way through the Hisi base, you'll soon find this curious anvil room in the bottom right corner. Place the broken spell on the anvil, and you'll be granted the Summon Portal spell. Summons a strange portal. And now we must find the correct location to cast this spell. At the time of this recording, there is but one correct location. In the underground jungle, you'll find these odd, staff-wielding stone statues. The secret is that their staves are pointing to the location at which you must cast the portal spell. So, find a vertically pointing statue and carefully dig straight down until you find a second. I say to be careful because these statues can be destroyed, and if that happens, then you might not be able to successfully cast the portal, since I've heard from several people who this has happened to. Anyway, now we know that the spell must be cast somewhere along that path. So, now it's time to find a horizontally pointing statue, such as this one right here. Now, just follow that back to your original path and cast the spell to open a stable portal to the Robotic Egg, a location deep in the underworld surrounded by lava. In here, you'll find some vault-level enemies, a fairly nice wand, and an iron chest in which can be found the end of everything. You're heavily advised not to cast this spell. Opening the chest also spawns another monk, so beware of that. Also, curiously, the lava seems to be slowly eating away at the steel, so eventually this secret will be lost to the molten rock. And that brings us back to here. What does the end of everything do when cast? In the words of the philosopher Mills, the end of everything does a series of insanely chaotic / destructive effects themed after all possible names for the Sampo / MacGuffin in order and displays the name on screen when it happens. And this is what that looks like. If you have a lot of HP and resistances, you may survive. If you do, you can hunt down the giant worms for possible max health increases. Though, make no mistake, this can still be very lethal for OP players. However, RV, one of the developers, has recently revealed that it is getting a bit of a rework, and if he says this, then be careful. When the new version is out, I'll record a short video showing it and link that to the beginning of this video. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with more Noita secrets. Have a great day.